I have one of these at home.
Oh yeah, this one's fantastic. I've actually gone through 2.5 bottles in 2.5 months. Don't judge me.
All right, Bourbon Will. So we have a bourbon steward has some very special selections for
Bourbon
us here
steward
today. Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is the Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select. So Jack Daniel's, we all know Jack Daniel's, Tennessee whiskey, right? Sinatra was the first ever spokesperson for Jack Daniel's. He was obsessed with Jack Daniel's. So much so that Jack Daniel's hired an employee to follow Sinatra around the world to be his Jack Daniel's essentially hookup. He made sure Jack Daniel's was always on hand at all times for Sinatra. So much so that Sinatra was buried with a mini bottle of Jack with him in his coffin. Huge Jack drinker. So with that being said,
Sounds like someone I know.
they came up with a Sinatra blend. So this is essentially kind of to highlight Sinatra. Super, I would say, like high-end Jack, not your typical old number 7. Every year, the Sinatra family and estate decides which charity the proceeds from the Sinatra blend goes to. So it changes yearly of what charity is going to. So you're doing a good deed while you're drinking at the same time. It feels a little better about your drinking, right?
All right. So Randy brought this here today, and one of the things that I know is especially true for the cases you work on is you have to be able to tell the story, but you have to have the ammunition and meet that bourbon of proof in order to get there. When you're working on such a complicated product liability case, how do you come to the jury's level to explain it to them? And by the way, before you do this, Mario and I have something for our bag of holding, and you get to make a selection here, okay?
All right.
Whatever you pull is going to be your ice stamper. We're getting fun on the 3rd episode, so pull something out of here.
Bob does have some good ice stampers.
What does it say?
Attorney share.
Go ahead and stamp that ice, Brett Schreiber. Push down as hard as you can. It'll be logoed inside. Mauro, go ahead and take yours. Look how beautiful that
Look
is.
at that. That is
Mauro,
a
what do
thing
you
of
get?
beauty.
I got Justice Headquarters.
Randy, go ahead and take your pull.
Bourbon of Proof.
Bourbon of Proof. And I got Fiore Legal. Here we go. All right, gentlemen.
You got the good one.
To Brett Schreiber in their pursuit of justice.
Cheers to justice.
You know, I have a bottle of this. Gary Dordick gave me one years ago. I still have it on the shelf. I haven't opened it up, but this is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It's like a dessert whiskey. It's nice and sweet with that caramel flavor.
Smooth.
I'm Bob Simon. Thanks for watching Bourbon of Proof. Click to subscribe.